Hello, Gemini. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. This will be a general reading for who may be dealing with and what they're up to. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, Theyre Tarot should review as well. Thank you. Alright, let's see what's going on. Ooh, okay. Okay. Alright, Gemini, jumping into this. I'm not too sure what's going on yet, but they show a kind of very sharp, cold, and stern. I kind of feel like on the outside appearance-wise, that's how they kind of present themselves, but they're just definitely want to be kind of very serious. But they do kind of, change their perspective here. Cold on the outside, but there definitely is some sort of emotional feelings that they are considering as to what they might want to do. I feel like they are headed your way, your direction. But it also kind of seems and it feels like 2 steps forward, pause. 2 steps forward, pause. They're really sitting with it. It's emotionally, they do kind of get into the flow of enjoying the situation and how things are progressing and moving forward, but there's a lot of contemplation and meditation on the approach towards you. It's like they have plans and they're kind of working through it and they're kind of taking their steps at their own pace, of course, and there's a consideration of investing time and energy or possibly even resources with you. And then there's the decision of like, okay, they do want this to work out with you in some type of way. And what's nice is the two of you working on or facing or dealing with something together, there's definitely some teamwork taking place as to kind of make changes, make arrangements, make things a little easier, make things a little smoother, as well as start some sort of new beginning or journey together. And that's what's so very interesting is they're kind of saying side by side. Interesting perspective. They're kind of saying, how do I say this? Seeing thing from like a bird's eye view, but also having the perspective on the ground. Kind of like the ideas, but also balanced out and bridged out with the tangible, if you will. Yeah, literally. On the ground. Kind of like from the ground up, but excuse me. Yeah, geez, they're saying it's a lot of work. A lot of work. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, a lot of work. Definitely a lot of work. For some reason, it even though it started off very easy and smooth, it's like it very quickly it very quickly picked up to there's so much to take care of here, there's so much to take care of there. Um, but they're saying they have to do it in order to proceed and literally move forward and progress. They're kind of saying this is all for the sake of progression, and that's what's very interesting is even though that opportunity there for progression shows up, whether it be financially or something bigger. I feel like it is something bigger with how they're responding to this, but they're kind of saying it's a little bit energetically, mentally, and emotionally kind of like going through hell. Not to say that they literally are, it's just in order to get to a better place energetically or financially, there's a hell of a time here that they're going through. It almost kind of seems and it feels like all this work, all this effort, all this burden, all this pressure, whether it be their job, their career, their work, something between the two of you, I don't exactly know. It just feels like an energetic letdown, which is causing a lot of pain. But they do understand this and they do have that self-awareness, but at the same time, they're also just trying to kind of fill out what a possible solution is or what can be done. And so they're trying their best to kind of keep everything together regarding themselves. And they're kind of just saying something is just too problematic. It's just too difficult. There's some sort of door or endeavor that just needs to be done with, closed out, and finished. So I don't know if that's the collaborative energy between the two of you. I don't know what that is. It definitely looks like business, but I feel like they wanted something there, but for some reason it just kind of fell through. So as that chapter closes, they're trying to figure out and be as direct as they possibly can as to how they want things to move forward. There's a lot of anxiety and panic about this. At the same time, they do realize, like, okay, it is what it is. Definitely something didn't work out the way they thought it would. And now they're just kind of having to focus on, you know what, let's just move forward. Let's just move forward with it. Yeah. Yeah, they're kind of saying that there's not much you can do, not much they can do. Kind of feel like a bit of a trial and error thing, but yeah. Ooh, okay. Oh goodness. Goodness. What is going on here? Ew. A lot of people there. Work. It's a workplace environment. So very interesting. So very interesting. It's kind of like, well, they give me this emphasis like, well, here we are at work. There's this person, that person, that person, and that person. Clearly, everyone is aware of each other, but whatever's going on is they're kind of giving me this situation of determined to kind of, plow through. Jeez, you can determine to plow through it without a care in the world. But at the same time, uh, there's definitely a little bit of self-doubt there. but they're presenting themselves as like, no, there's not. Nothing's wrong. Everything's peachy. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. They like, once again, they present themselves like cold and uncaring, like they're not there, but they are. They are, because it's kind of like there's like one of those little sweat drips running down the side of their head. Don't know what that's about, but of course, if you are dealing with anyone, you could be dealing with a fire sign, a water sign, an air sign, or an earth sign. Goodbye.